Hi, I'm Dr. Robbee Wedow, and I'm an assistant professor of sociology and data science at Purdue University. So sociogenomics is an emergent field of behavioral genetics that focuses specifically on understanding and unpacking genetic associations with mostly social behaviors, like educational attainment or risk-taking behavior. It's different from sociology because it's incorporating large-scale genetic data into the study of social forces, and it's different than traditional genetics because we're not studying here medical or psychiatric outcomes. Instead, we're focused on social behaviors. I think there's a common misconception that all genetics research has to be about understanding biology. We're not as focused in sociogenomics on understanding biology. We're instead interested in using genetic data as a well-powered type of data to essentially perform more accurate social science. So we might be interested in controlling for genetics in a social science experiment to get us a more sort of accurate answer. So it's not necessarily about biology, but it's the use of genetic data to do more accurate, more well-powered, and often more replicable social science research. It's inaccurate to say that there are genes that control for high-level variables. When you say the word control, you introduce a type of deterministic language whereby it seems like genes 100% influence an outcome. But we know in modern genetics, especially for complex traits and behaviors, this is very far from the truth. Instead, we have lots of places across all of the locations in the human genome that sort of add up to influence overall behavior a little bit. None of these places in the genome have a very large effect at all, and even in aggregate, it's still a very small amount of the overall variation in a complex outcome that we find when we do a genetic study like this. So instead of saying genes control for high-level behaviors, you would want to say that there are places in the human genome that add up to influence high-level behaviors a little bit. The other important thing to note is that when we do one of these studies, we know that many of the genetic associations that we find actually flow through environmental variables as well. So the effect of genetics will be different in, let's say, places with low socioeconomic status or high socioeconomic status or different gender norms or other social forces like that.